This Dunedin house in Caversham, cracking and slipping due to unpermitted excavations next door, has left homeowner Ronnie Proctor frustrated with the City Council's apparent lack of action.
End of October last year we noticed some cracking and some slumping in the house, and we got the DCC to come along and check it, and it's because the neighbour has dug a mighty big hole in his yard, and yeah, there's still damage occurring inside the house. There's cracking in the corners of walls, the cornices, the ceiling, ornate ceiling roses and everything are all cracking, etc.
Geotechnical studies say the damage is clearly caused by the excavation next door. Once the council became aware of the illegal excavation, they gave 12 months for a retaining wall to be built.
They put a notice to fix on, which forced him to get retrospective resource consent, and yeah, and since then he had since the 1st of April to get that in. That didn't get put in until probably late June, so he's got 12 months from then to actually get the house, get the retaining wall built, which means we can't get any repairs done to our house, and our house is still occurring damage for at least 12 months or until he builds the retaining wall.
However, his neighbour has told the ODT he can't start building the retaining wall while his bail conditions mean he's not allowed at his home. He also claims the issues at the Proctor house are due to poor drainage. Proctor says he was hopeful the council itself would go ahead and construct the much-needed retaining wall and thus stop the ongoing damage to his house.
Best case scenario, the council comes in, fixes it, and then we can get on with our life and get our house repaired and fixed.
The council said in a statement, legally the DCC must allow time for the owner of 20 Morrison Street to fix the problem. If this doesn't happen, the DCC can consider legal action. Proctor describes the City Council's help so far as being pretty poor.
They say they're empathetic with our situation and sympathise with us, but it's like they've just, we'll send him a letter and tell him he's got to fix it and hope that he does, and if he doesn't, maybe we'll send him another letter in 12 months' time and we'll give him another 12 months. That's the way it seems to me.
Proctor says he considered moving elsewhere, but describes his house as currently being pretty much uninsurable, making it almost impossible to sell. In Dunedin, the South Today.